Beautiful. Rain day. Hi, Sydney. Welcome on in. Understanding. True love and understanding. Beautiful. I believe. Hey, lover. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty. We are perfect. We are out of... Oh, I picked the perfect amount. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Hello, 20-something boozer. Welcome on in. I got everyone, right? Okay, just double checking. Okay, we sleep. Oh, oopsies. Ignore the middle split. Oopsies. Can sell the rest of it. Okay, most of this is already gone. I don't think a tree will grow down there in the meantime. Sleep to summer. Alrighty. Gotta do the little summer pattern here. One there. And then that there. Sure. And then we start 1, 2, 3. Nope. There we go. Took me a second for my brain to process this. Oh, this is the crop circles. Yeah. Yes. There we go. Kiss me. Don't let anybody else touching you like I do. God do like me. Okay. Yeah, it's the crop circles. That's the big photo on that one page. That takes a while to do. Does the speedrun account for finding the mayor's underwear? No. It does not, no. Dang, lol. Yeah. Most of it doesn't. A lot of the, like, stuff that's, like, extraneous. Extra. They don't really do a whole lot of. God. Man, should be called Mayor Freaky. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. Goodness gracious. Holy cow. I'm just gonna sell that back. I forgot all of the hotkeys. There we go. One of each, and then that. Okay. There we go. We have more than enough money, but I'm just struggling. Let me go down to the beach because I need my fishing rod. Actually, no. We'll come back for the fishing rod after I drop all this off. Because the puffer fish is noon, right? Everybody? Stop looking for different ways to tell people you don't want. Ooh, no. Let me grab this. For energy. I gotta go try and catch a pufferfish first try. And then we sleep a bunch. Yeah, noon till 4, I think. Okay, perfect. Your untanned feet compared to your ankles? Yeah. Alrighty. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Pufferfish. Please. Come on, puffer. It This is not it. Try again. It was like, that is not aggressive enough to be a pufferfish. I've got 1 hour. Come on, puffer. I don't think this is it. Let me see. No. And try again. Oh. Could you be it? No. Please. There's no way. That's not a pufferfish. I feel like I'm just hooking the same fish every time and I'm just exiting out of it. I'll give it until 4 p.m. and then we'll just come back on another day. That's how it works, right? You can just get it on another day. Come on. Nope. Okay, pull up. Get it. Leave. Anything on the beach for us? No. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I'm checking this. Oh, well, I missed that trash can before. Oopsies. It is what it is. We'll attempt our first fish on another day then. Okay, we sleep. No, you should buy it if you find it in the traveling cart. However, the likelihood of finding it in the traveling cart is significantly worse in 1.6. That's why. But yes, if you find it in the traveling cart, absolutely buy that shit so fast. We haven't found green rain yet, have we? No. Wild summer rain out here. To where? Oh, thanks for the training rod. He said, get good. Every time. I was gonna say, I think I know that saxophone anywhere. Would you recommend this game to someone who's never played such things before? Absolutely. Alrighty. I may. I this is the tree that I mean. At Max, at Matt. In the green rain. Whose job is this tree? Anybody's. That's the I think I put it in the general notes in the green rain. To remember to do. Pretty tasty if you like asparagus. Okay. I've never had fiddlehead fern, but I'm sure. Yes, good. For like 2 weeks out of the year? Yeah. Oh my god, almost like in Stardew. You can only find them in the secret woods for like a very short amount of time, only in the summer. Or during the green rain. Those are the only times you can find them. No way. Bum, 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 bum. Give me this. Okay. Come on, some new shit. Been saying yes instead of no. Never stopping at hello. Never may. Never know, never know. Really see, really should show. Something, don't you think so? Pennies in the floor. My wishes came true. Since I had none. Laugh alone. Would have been fun. Would have been fun. Oh, I did not grab my fishing rod. Fuck. That was kind of the whole point of me coming out to the mines, is that I could come to the mines so I could waste some time until noon. It's fine. I'll just have to come back. I just had Mexican? Oh, goodness, sure. That sounds delicious. Welcome on in. How are you, gamer? Bare hands time? I don't think I could do that. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing quite alright. Depends I had none. Alrighty. Ghost, ghost, ghost. Oh, thank goodness. Got it. Hi, Mel. Welcome on in. Okay. Ghost only works if I actually manage to hit said ghost. No. Or manage to get it into a spot where I need to be. The rest of this joke has been redacted. Okay, true. Ghost, 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 ghost. No. Sick. I swear to God, if I have to come back tomorrow to get the ghost, I'm gonna be real mad. It's fine. Ugh. Goodness. It's fine. Ghost. No. Not even. Ghost, 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 ghost. Is there a ghost somewhere on this floor? No? Okay. Well, if we have to come back tomorrow, we have to come back tomorrow. Ghost? No. Figured I would at least check. Okay. Leave. Strawberry. Gotta go find Demetrius. What's up, Gatsby? Hello, welcome on in. Is he still in his room over here? Yes, we're good. What are we speedrunning today? Community center. I am just trying to speedrun it to finish it today. I'm not particularly looking for like a really good time or anything today. Yeah, we'll just have to stay out until noon tomorrow. Bats, please. Always bats. Grab me my freaking fishing rod this time. Will you? My goodness. Now let's go grab more coal. Where do you get the invisible sprinklers? What invisible sprinklers? Which ones? I don't have invisible sprinklers. Oh yeah, no, they're watering the plants. The only ones, there's no sprinklers on the hay. So on the wheat, no sprinklers. It's a waste of stuff. Because you're almost guaranteed to get 4. Like my hay is already done and it'll stay there until the end of do you not need to water the hay? I mean, you do, but you pretty much get nearly 4 days of rain. It's now at least there's 3 days of guaranteed rain. I've never had to get extra hay. That makes it ugly. And you do not harvest that. There we go. That's what I needed. So you just rely on the rain? Yes. For that part, yes. Because you leave it into fall. You leave all of that there, and then you don't harvest the hay, the wheat, until fall 1. Stardew just looks better quality than Mysterio. I don't know. There's for me personally, I feel like there's quite a few things that Mystery does a little bit better right now. Oh, there's a purple guy over there. I had to come back right at noon. I'm obsessed with Mysterio. Me too. A new streamer into trying Stardew, and now she's hooked? God. Well, I mean, Stardew is fantastic. So much color variety and tones. That's fair. I think that's just the style of it. Game that's been out for 2 days in early access, yeah. It was like cute farm sim, and then saw the intro full one when you're in your cubicle, and she's like, WTF, yeah. Yeah. The mystery of character design is really good. I really like that quite a bit. Quite a lot. The mystery of design. I mean, Mystria already has, what is Mystria? Oh, no. Gotta wait until noon anyways. So Fields of Mystria is a new farming sim that just came out. It launched in early access on Monday of last week. It's wonderful. It's a great new game. Highly recommend. I've been obsessed. It's what I've been playing this whole past week. It's just really good. I don't know what to say. The dialogue I feel like is a lot better. The player customization is a lot better. This could be it. Oh, it's the tuna. Okay, well, we kind of fucked that one up. See if I can catch it level 1 pufferfish. Let's see if it'll let me catch it. Oh, that does not feel good. At least there's a tilapia. Okay, well, we're getting our fish done. Part of it. It's not totally wasted time. Okay, we just leveled up our fishing. I heard the little sound in the background. Come on, pufferfish. This is probably another tuna. Yep. That hurts. Quite a bit. I pissed off my landlord when he saw my new puppies. Oh, boo. How could you get mad at puppies? It's a pair. A dogs. There you go. That's rude. Would play Mystery? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mystery is pretty good. Highly recommend. Okay. We've got until 4 p.m. to try and catch this. If it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up, and we just say fuck it and hope to catch it another time. Okay, nope. Run home. We do have a tuna, so I don't have to catch that on another day. And we do have a tilapia, so we don't have to worry about that. What I love about Mystery is that it isn't marketing itself as Stardew, but blank. It's original in its own ways, and it owns that. Yes, I do really like that. I think the storyline of it is really good. I've been obsessed with trying to collect everything in Mystria. I've just been obsessed with playing it. Also, the graphics don't make me motion sick. I would agree with that as well, too. Calls me back. She calls me back. She calls me back. She calls me back. There's a new Five Nights? Like Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know what that is. I mean, I obviously I do know what it is, but I don't know. I know nothing about there being anything new. It's called Into the Ball Pit. Interesting. Okay. You won't catch me playing that, but it's interesting. Good for that franchise. Me back. This is a good playlist. Not gonna lie. I like it quite a lot. We just Fields of Mystria? Yes. That is the game. You got it. Interesting. A Winnie the Pooh horror. Okay. I'm gonna say it's not really something that I would find interesting, but okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, my cat. Pardon me. I need to grab this thing. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Right off the bat. Alrighty, no longer have to get a pomegranate tree. Thank goodness. If I can find 2 more apples, we'll be good to go. No, I will sell it tomorrow. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. And sleep. And fall one. If you are a sense of delight, please watch your eyes. I'm about to check my mail for the first time in a hot minute. So again, if you are sensitive to light, please watch your eyes. I will be doing that here in just a second. Um Let me put that in there for now. 3, 2, 1. To me. Alrighty. To the wizard we go. Sweet darling. Responsibilities. Alrighty. To the community center. Woohoo! Oh, that's a sad song. I haven't listened to this song in a long time. Call me maybe. Not talking lately. Calling what you used to call. I found I left the melon at home. Whew, okay. Forgot about that. That's a big problem. Did I just decide I wanted to put the melon just back in there? Okay. Whew. Okay. It was Jenny. Sorry. I was wondering why. I was like, why did I get a text message? Out of the blue. That looked like a group message. Well, it looks like now we can take a bunch of stuff back with us, so that's cool. I can take all of that. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. Finally. Thank you. She used to. I accidentally put the sprinkler down. There we go. Thank goodness. Oh my god. Oh, I would have had a conniption if I couldn't have picked that back up. I would have been pissed. Doing all that for nothing. Not in here, in here, in here, in here. Perfect. Okay. Buddy, there. In the yogurt shop. You sir, gonna take a little money. Time, curious time. It's us from the motion. Choose, I didn't see. Isn't it just so pretty? All alone it will sing. Invisible string. Die to be. That's exactly how I feel when I hear this song. It's kind of a song, just like step to LA. Next stop's for dinner. An American singer. Time, pixel time. You've been feeling me cry. Sudden see. Isn't it just so pretty? Think all alone there was some invisible string tying you to me. Ooh, it calls me. Is present. Radio park. Heaven. Alright, I need a sardine? Not one of those. A sardine and a red snapper. Visible string tying you to me. Beautiful. Just a sardine. That's not a sardine. I don't know what this is. Is that an albacore? No, it's tilapia. Damn. Okay. Yes, sardine. Who is this singing? Did the playlist loop? Yeah, this is Sabrina Carpenter. Okay. It's looped. We're fine though. Sardine, 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 sardine. What the fuck? What? Not a sardine. We'll come back for the sardine. Didn't need that one. Cool. It's a smallmouth. Oh, it's a salmon. I don't want another salmon. I need literally anything else. A shad, a walleye, which we can't catch a walleye yet. A catfish. There's a shad. A catfish, a tiger trout. One of those would be wonderful right now. Not a piece of trash. Definitely don't need that. No. The fish that we are looking for are not like that. I can't tell what that was. Salmon. Yes. I mean, technically during the other route too, there's days to go and get the training rod. I don't really like using it, to be honest with you. Cause you can't use the training rod for the two at least that I need now. I'm need a tiger trout. And I need a catfish, please. I've never wanted harder fish in my entire life. I wouldn't say it's depresso, but welcome on in. Hello. Enjoy your alert, Gatsby. I don't think I've ever wanted harder fish in my entire life. Please. Can I have a catfish or a tiger trout? I swear to God. You know what? Fuck it. If we're gonna catch this, I might as well get the treasure chest too. Walleye. Cool. Sure. An extra aquamarine won't hurt. Can I please have a tiger trout or a catfish? Because the sardine is also done at 7 p.m. So if I can at least get the tiger trout done, I can go and catch the sardine and the other ones. Give it to me. Oh. I was like half inch centimeter from the top. There we go. Come on, just a tiger trout. Tiger trout. Tiger trout. There we go. Got it. Done. Okay, sardine. And eel. Sweat. Sardine, 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 sardine. Thank God. Alrighty. My chest puzzle. Elo is officially recovered from the day I did not sleep last month. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've seen you stream a Pokemon game. Do you collect the cards? I do not. No. Mm-mm. I do not collect the cards. No. No. Mom invites me to your Long Beach house. There we go. There's our eel. Alrighty. Gonna go drop our fish off. And then go back home. Night fish. Got it. The Driver Era. Isn't that Ross Lynch's new band? Or am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking of something else? Okay. Fall 15th. That's what we need. Ooh. Made up a little bit of time there, not much. Not really grind. That probably doesn't exist though. Good question. I don't have that answer for you. I could not tell ya. The only like actual Pokemon games I've played are Scarlet Violet and new Pokemon Snap. I've been meaning to play new Pokemon Snap. It's a game. I don't know. I didn't have any like connection to it, so yeah, I hadn't played the other one when I was younger at all, so I played it on stream. I don't know how many years ago now. When it, I think, first came out, honestly. Nice. No purple mushrooms. Sick. My favorite. I'm gonna sneak over here and try and grab this red mushroom though, because we do need that. Um, oh, I need my wood and stone. I forgot about that. I need to grab that really quick. Wood, stone. That's fine. Okay. Donate to CC. Oops. We're fine. Just getting over to the left side of the farm was long enough for us. Doop and doop. And how much more? 122. Alrighty. Coop time. Coop, 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 coop. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go check the left-hand side of the farm because I am only slightly concerned about not getting a purple mushroom. You know? There's a mushroom tree, but that doesn't guarantee us a purple one. Great. None. Okay. Just cry a little bit. I'll come back and grab that. Grab whatever. Purple, 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 purple. No. Okay. Try again at the end of the season. Let me check again. One last time. I'm gonna be real sad. Don't do this to me. Please. There's like nothing here. At all. Literally nothing at all. What the actual... Huh? There's literally nothing. Not even red over there. What the... Hey. Let me just check over here because I'm... It's like, did we just get like no spawns at all? Literally. I have to go back out on the 28th to harvest all these anyways, but... Huh? It's just wild to me. Okay, we lost one pumpkin. How are we gonna survive? We'll be fine. Okay. We're gonna go check the traveling cart too, just because I would feel more comfortable doing that as well. Okay, so in those 2 days, we got 1 extra spawn of the common mushroom. There's nothing back here, just double checking. And nothing here at all. Cool. That's really nice. Really nice. What now? No purple mushroom at all. Plan B, mushroom logs, if we can. Slash need to? Nothing. Cool. I have a what is the wizard like? Do I just give him a gold quality pumpkin? That might be the best plan B for wizard gifts. Okay, I'm getting rid of a couple of these trees here. Because that's all that can be. Solar Essence, if you're willing to go get a second. I've already turned it in, is the issue. I have extra quartz. I don't really want to go get another Solar Essence. This is the whole issue. An extra quartz. Yeah. That's about it. I don't particularly want to go back to the mines. Because technically, quartz is going to be a liked gift, right? But if I gave him a golden pumpkin, technically that would also be a liked gift. But if I gave him the golden one, it might give us a little bit more friendship points, right? If I'm thinking of backups for items. Isn't gold, that's a golden pumpkin, but I meant like a gold quality pumpkin. Gold tier pumpkin. Yeah. That's what I mean. Unfortunately. Yeah, no, if I I had stayed out on the 28th until the very end of the day, be a different story. Another day. Oopsies. Alrighty, that should be a big enough space. Yep, fuck it. He's getting a gold quality pumpkin. Oopsies, too bad. Oh, I forgot my my hoe. It's fine. We'll grab it on the way back. Because I forgot the copper bars too to upgrade my axe, so. Always leaving the hoe behind. Yeah. At least he's got one heart now. That's all that matters. Always leaving the hoe behind. That's my bad. Always supposed to keep that thing on me. I always forget. Axe. Where's my hoe? There it is. Okay. Boop. Rearrange some things. Boop. Nope. Give me this. We'll go donate some stuff while we're here. Fuck it. And then we'll make our way back around. See? Alrighty, snow yam. There we go. Beautiful. Come back to me. Get rid of that. There we go. Getting old. Okay. Let me grab this. We drop off some of the other stuff. Then we run to Somewhere else that I know where to go. I just can't think of the word for the name of the thing right now. We go to somewhere else. Cool. Nope. Here. Yes, that was my second pomegranate. Don't worry. I don't need 8 coal. I need 5. I don't need any more copper. I need 25 iron. But I don't need iron, do I? We'll use this route. Fuck it. But I don't think we need to anymore. I don't think we do this anymore. I just haven't changed any of my notes yet for this. We upgraded the first time because we need the hardwood. But I don't think we use it for the second time, really. Unless I really need to get into the secret woods, but I don't need to. Alrighty, goodbye, money. I don't know if I made the pathway good enough in the backwoods back there. So I'm just gonna go this way instead. Yikes. What's up, Shredbrick? Hello, welcome on in. Hi, Chris. Hello. God, I'm actually invested. Deep in, swimming. The risk is drowning, but I'm gonna take it. Take it. Alrighty. Invested. Oh, oopsies. Forgot to split again. Take it. Actually invested. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, spring one. Swimming. He's drowning, but I'm gonna take it. Take it. Drowning, but I'm gonna take it. Do 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 do. Leave it unsaid. You know I talk too much. I wanna come put your lips on mine. Human nature, it's just a thing. So I gotta be so comfortable. I talk too much. I talk too much. Yeah, leave it unsaid. No, I talk too much. I wanna come put your lips on mine and show ya. You can blame it all on human nature. Play cool is just a thing. So I gotta be so talkative. I talk too much. We talk too much. We talk too much. A classic coin song out here. Kitten somehow unzipped the enclosure door from the inside. Thankfully, she was just hiding under the bed. Oh, poor baby. Poor little baby. But not the jailbreak, though. Oh my goodness. Any oyster? No. Cool. I do need to grab a quick sunfish, though, so hang on. Any day now. Thank you. I had a feeling it was going to be a smallmouth. It's fine. I'm gonna go get the big barn and then I will deal with having to get this freaking sun fish in a second. How long is the sunfish out until? If anybody knows off the top of their head. Found it. We're good. We're good. 7. Thank you. Did it. What is it? It's a river fish. There we go. Deluxe bait now. Okay, I gotta plant all this other stuff. Alrighty. To the 14th. Stay. to you. Alrighty, harvest day. Alright, I'm gonna go down to the traveling cart really quickly. That way I just want more chances at the traveling cart down here. I'll come back up on the left-hand side and I'll grab the rest of the hardwood while we're at it too. It's Haley's birthday. Okay. I will take this. Thank you. Perfect. That's actually kind of good that we just leveled up. Because then we can hopefully grab what we need to. Cool. So we will just need an apple tree. That's pretty good. And I have a goat cheese too, so we're good. We're big chillin'. Need it. There's our level 3. There's our cookout kit. So we don't need to upgrade our house, essentially, is what that means. I don't have any inventory space right now, so I'm going to go out for 2 seconds. Put this away. On the first, we'll check our mail as well, everybody. So on the first, again, if you were a sense of delight, that would be a good time to look away. Are you winning? I don't know about that, rewards. We're trying. We're certainly derusting. It's been so long since I've done this one. It's been a long time since I've attempted this solo. I am gonna go check the traveling cart because it makes me anxious. Okay, it makes me nervous to not have things such as a purple mushroom and the pufferfish. There's our last crab pot item. We're good there. Okay. Crab pot's done. Artisan bundle's done. It's just, yeah, it's just the purple mushroom and the pufferfish. Which we'll have to see if we can catch again here on the first. Alrighty. Let's get some spots cleared, shall we? Actually, that one was a good spot. Okay, I didn't want one there, but that's fine. Okay. There we go. just kidding. I said I was going to check mail on the first, and then I completely forgot, so I will not be doing that. Never mind. Alrighty. We're gonna go upgrade our coop. And then we don't need to upgrade our axe. Is what I'm realizing. Because I already have a fiddlehead fern and everything else. Pufferfish? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. Is now I'm gonna head down there. I've got a little bit of time though, because it doesn't start until noon. So I'm gonna kind of head back home first. And then we'll transport there with the beach warp totem. After I put some of this stuff down. I've got the good fishing rods. We're going. Alrighty, pufferfish, please don't kill me. I realize I forgot a trout soup just in case. Please. Please don't murder me. We've got until 4. If I'm gonna catch it, might as well grab the other stuff too. Oh, hey, more 10 bait. I'll take it. Also, I forgot to split on summer one. Oopsies. This is not it? Okay, hang on. Those bubbles are a lot closer. This is a tuna that tricked me last time into thinking it was a pufferfish. Oh, well, that could have been it. Shoot. This is another tuna. Fuck it, at least we're leveling up our fish. Got it. Maybe. Let's go. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Run home. Done! Yikes. Okay. I will check my mail on this next day here. Or we'll do it on the 13th, I guess. Instead. We'll do it first thing on the 13th. Okay. Make sure you get flame up your heart. Oh, my love. Amethyst is Demetrius, right? Yeah. That's fine.